Rosa Parks was one of the many people that were important during the early civil rights movement. On December 1st, 1955, 53 years ago this month, she refused to give up her seat to a white man on a public bus. Rosa Parks' simple display of courage brought Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to Montgomery, Alabama for the boycott of the city buses. The buses could not survive without the African Americans riding on them. Black citizens fought back even when they were subjected to cruelty. Thousands of Americans demonstrated in Washington, D.C. with King for equal rights for all people. Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech sent a message of importance of equality. This is viewed as one of the most memorable speeches in American history.
This nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood.
Goodman, Schwerner, and Cheney were three of the many young men and women who were part of the Freedom Riders that helped blacks register to vote. Their bodies were discovered in a ditch killed by the KKK. In response to Dr. King's work, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed into law the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4, 1968, while staying at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. He was only 39 years old. He was in Memphis to help the striking sanitation workers. The strike was begun as a response to a January 31st incident in which 22 black sanitation workers were sent home without pay during the bad weather, while all the white workers remained on the job. Dr. King's contributions to the civil rights movement continue to be monumental. Since the death of Martin Luther King, we have seen many black citizens hold leadership positions in our country. Among those leaders, Shirley Chisholm, Congresswoman from New York, Congresswoman Barbara Jordan of Texas, and Mayor Howard Washington of Chicago. In the past several years, we have had two African Americans serve as Secretary of State, Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice, who is our current Secretary of State. 53 years after Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, we will witness on January 20th, 2009, Barack Obama, an African American, be sworn in as the 44th President of the United States of America.